Cooking YouTube 10 Twists is in the building today. I hope you guys are having a nice day where you at, where you're from. And I am still on vacation while I talk about this next reaction. And guys, don't worry, Spider-Man is coming. I did see the movie, and oh my god. But anyways, like I said, we're talking about episode 7 and 8 of Cowboy Bebop. We only got 2 more episodes before we actually finish this whole catch 2 video for the live action Cowboy Bebop. And guys, I want to say this is probably maybe the least 2 favorite of this episode of this series. Yes, I know it's been canceled. I get it. I know you're wondering why. Like I said in the last video, like why I'm still talking about this. It's because he's a Spike Jet, man. I can't. Like the acting portrayal of John Cho and the stuff with Shakir keeps bringing me back to this, and I'm happy about it. But I didn't realize it beforehand, but if you watch the credits of the show, there's what episodes they've taken and merged them together for this episode, for each episode. So that was kind of cool for me. I actually kind of enjoyed that. But I like the little nod that they did. But what sincerely kind of, I guess one of the episodes I really recognized it was like my funny time when you remember from the anime, I guess it was like kind of outside, so we were playing outside. You hear? I am so sorry, y'all. I really am. Hold on, let's make the pink flash. So those you already know, I was really disappointed in the I want to say episode 6, where like it's like how they made Faye that way lesbian lover, something like that. I was really disappointed in it. But so this one, with this episode with Faye, boy, I know some people call it Faye, but just for my own sanity and for the sake of this review, I'm going to call her Faye for now. We actually meet Faye. I'm saying Faye. We actually meet Faye's mother, and so her fake mom, I should say. And so she pretty much said, I need to get off. I need to go to a whole different planet, and I got scared. I got to run away from this guy. So, it's kind of my. Okay, let me say, I know at least one of this, the Mad Pro one, but I'll get into that in a minute. I get into that once we get there. I should say rather. But what ended up happening is, because really I think I want to say maybe in episode, I want to say maybe possibly 4, was it? If I remember right, Faye trying to find her identity kit so she can find out who she really was. And so pretty much Faye's fake mom told her like, hey, just make a little story, then they help me get off the planet, then I can get your identity kit, and we can go our separate ways. That's the whole goal. That's the whole goal of everything. So pretty much, they pretty much, it was funny because Faye is really not my favorite character in this whole entire series. She does have her moments, and I dare I say yes, I do appreciate the moments that Faye has, but Faye is not the best character. So pretty much, they help. Faye's fake mom was, I'm gonna call Faye's mom for now. Just showing her like, hey, you cook this, that, but just like I don't want to leave. Kimmy's recital is coming up, and I don't want to be late for that. So pretty much, and said, hey, then like, cause it was funny, cause Faye's mom was saying stuff like, I cooked this stuff for you, just that. They pretty much won Spike over, and Spike's like, hey, you get there and come back, and hassle this, that, and the other. And so pretty much, Jet was really suspicious of it, like, I think the performance with John Cho and stuff was great. I hope they do some more stuff together, but they are a good team. And so pretty much what's happening is, Jet was like, I don't trust it, Jet was starting to ask questions, like Faye's mom was like, I can make great babies, but I can walk with the wrong love and stuff, with the wrong man and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty much agree. So pretty much what ended up happening is when they get to the planet, that's when we see who Faye's mom is running from. So after the thing was Iron Meat. Well, okay, so Iron Meat, you get to wear these meat coats, and he has, I guess, his attitude or blood is cold as iron. I don't know. I'm just guessing. so pretty much anyway. Come to find out, so this is who Faye's mom was running from. This whole pretty much for this whole entire part of the episode, and it was like so Spike Jet was like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta hurry get Faye her kid. Then Jet also finds out that Faye's mom is dirty, and Jet was pretty much upset that her mom was dirty. So now it's like, so they were trying to figure out like how they tracking us. And he took the ring that Faye's mom had, pulled the ring out, and said, oh, it's a tracking device on there. So Kimber just like, look, you go take Faye. You're like, it's Faye, I'm still mad at you because you lied to me. You're like, you go take Faye, say, take your mom, you go find your identity kid. So me and Spike, we gonna we're gonna leave us so they won't come get y'all. So the funny thing was when Jet said you and Faye take your mom, you go find your identity kid. Spike's like, I'm not gonna do much. Because he's saying like, you take the tractor. He's like, oh, we're gonna take the tractor, we're gonna go this way. Spike was like, I hate this so much. So it was a pretty fun episode, man. And so pretty much we're gonna fast forward here and there, like Spike and Jet, they trying to do their best to lead the guys away, and they going back and forth arguing with one another. And one lady, like maybe across the road, sitting like two or three rows in front of them. They was like, oh, y'all must be very happy. Spike shows the ring, like, yeah, we are very happy. So it was so funny. Like I said, the chemistry with John showed, and Starfish here again. I enjoyed them. To me, they really carried that show. I enjoyed that. And so pretty much, there's a scene where Faye actually first with a guy, and then they trying to get a car. They got the car, and they're going to go get the. We actually see Faye's ship in this episode. Which is weird to me. But why in the world? I never did get that. Why would they do that? But anyway, so we see how we get the ship, then we go back to Spike and Jet. Then what ended up happening was then like there's like, oh, I gotta get set for Kimmy's recital. Spike was like, Jet, you gonna leave me here to deal with all this? It's like Kimmy got the lead. Said Kimmy got the lead role. And so Spike's like, yeah, good one. so just sets up. You see Chalmers and you see Alicia at the recital. Jet send the flowers, to them. And you can tell as the recital going on. You feel like there's some like Jet and Alicia kind of want to get back together, but I feel like maybe she don't like that he's a bounty hunter or a cowboy, as they call them. So, but and this to me is one of the most funny scenes that happened. So as Jet watches the recital, or the play, or whatever's going on, Spike is fighting in the background, and the scene they're got in the fights is so funny, and they cracked so really good. It was great. I was like, oh, this is really funny how they really pulled this off. It was funny because every time you see Jet just like dancing, dancing happy for his daughter for doing what she's doing on stage. And you see in the background, going back to Jet, you see Spike fighting most of Iron Man's doing every time, pick him up with this, that, and the other. So But what ended up happening was we go back to Iron Man, who finally fought with Faye and her mom, but Faye also finds the tape. So like, what's this tape for? What's this kid? Because you know what it is. So Iron Meat is ready to kill Faye and her mom. Then her mom speaks, I guess, the safe word, and he ends up killing one of his goons. Iron Meat ends up killing one of his goons. And pretty much this whole thing with Iron Meat and Faye's mom, but it was just a game or whatever it was. It's like something like it was like really like this is what it's all about. And even I'm gonna wait, but going into the towards the end, I can remember the name of that episode when Spike the Bear had to go to Earth, and they didn't want to go to Earth. Alright, hold on. Okay, so I think we good now. So, but they played a tape. I can't remember the name of the episode in the anime where they actually found the tape. I might post it up there somewhere. And so when they find the episode where they find the tape, they show us younger Faye. And I remember in the anime, Spike and Jill's like, yo, Faye, you don't get to watch this because you didn't do all the hard work we had to do. So Faye had to like watch from a corner. And then I think one of the best scenes to see Faye cry in this particular episode was like she started to remember who she was. And that pretty much, like, it moved me a little bit. I was like, yeah, it was pretty cool to see that because my issue with this live action version of Faye is, I know Faye in MA, she had a rewrite attitude, but it was something endearing about that version of Faye. She was hate and lovable at the same time. This version of Faye, I'm sorry guys, I say it, you got what, like, it's like almost my third or fourth one talking about this, and I cannot get behind Faye. Faye has her moments, but it was never good. Because what I'm saying is, like, you saying this is a love letter to the fans, and we're not getting that love letter. You changing Faye up for whatever reason, or maybe for this new generation. It hurts you, because everybody knows Faye had a boyfriend because pretty much what the boyfriend did in the anime, he pretty much like say, no, I don't know who, like, you don't know who you are, but he pretty much played Faye. He didn't know who Faye was, but he pretended to be somebody that he wasn't. The same thing happened with Faye's mom. So it's like, alright, but even though the last bit of the episode was good, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't it wasn't the best. So that's to say the least. So I guess I hope I'm making it clear if I can, because again, it could have been better, but it wasn't. It had its moments, but again, I feel like they're really trying to go for more of the emotional tone with this particular episode with Faye. Because this pretty was a Faye episode, and I don't know, I just can't find it. So let's talk about Mad Pro. If you talk about episode 8. This one, guys, I kinda hated the design of Mad Pro. Matter of fact, I kinda hated the story of Mad Pro. Because Vicious needed Mad Pro to kill Spike. And I'm like, it was like, this is my problem with Vicious. Even though I was like, cool, finally get them. I'm excited. You see the Mad Pro. Mad Pro is one of my favorite exercise toys in the attic. Beautiful Blues and Jupiter Jazz and Battle of Fallen Angels. Like, we get to see Mad Pro. So we saw them all over plastered in the intro and stuff like that. I'm like, we get to see Mad Pro. And what I didn't like from this particular episode, Vicious went to get the higher Mad Pro when Mad Pro just broke out his restraints in the original anime. And I guess I get it because, like, I guess I get it. I guess I get it why they're doing this, because, like, Vicious, he wants Spike to die. He's trying to take over the Syndicate, which I will get into soon. It is just like, I'd rather have Mad Pro, or maybe have him find Mad Pro. But I don't know, man. It could be done a whole lot better. But the funny thing was, in the opening scene, they playing up Spike, Jet, and Faye bowling, and pretty much it was like a birthday present for Faye. and it's just like, hey, you want to know your birthday, here's a birthday cake for you. It was funny when they was trying to say happy birthday to Faye. Faye's like, don't do it. So you won't. They saying happy birthday. She blew out the candles, which was very funny, very hilarious. So pretty much after the bowling, Faye takes I had to leave back, but not. So then Matt Bro shows up, not in his original attire. I was like, it's a amazing show, so I can't get too mad about that. So what's different was from this one from the anime. It's like when Spike ran to Matt Bro, he ran to him by accident. He wasn't hired, and so it was like this is what I feel like this would kind of lose the muscle for me. I'm just going why. So pretty much, Bro blocks Jet off from exploring the car, and the car blocking Faye and Jet. So Spike goes against Matt Bro, and then next thing you know, it was they did a little shout story where he did like the forest logs, like rainbow kick or whatever it was called, flash kick. It showed that was pretty good, but it was okay seeing the shot of it, but it was like, man, it just wasn't the same. Then pretty much, Matt, I like to call Matt Bro, but his name is the foul. Yeah, no, I'm calling Matt Bro. He's Matt Bro. But what ended up happening was he like pushed the sense of guards and this, that, and the other. And so now all of a sudden, it's like, so you working for Vicious, and like it kind of loses mustard because for me, when Spike ran into Matt Bro, or LaFau, or whatever his name is, I'm calling Matt Bro, I'm sick with it, I'm trying to stick with it, but I'm calling Matt Bro, that's what we're going with. But it kind of loses mustard because like Matt Bro, when you do anybody who sees him, he makes sure he kills him. And if you some way get away from him, he's still gonna come after you. And like that was the cool. I think that was the cool thing about that. That they kept his weakness against. I think was it dogs? I think they kept it against dogs. He hated dogs, but it's like I didn't get it. I don't know, man. It was like because like I said, now you got all three of them working together trying to stop Perot. Or come up with a plan to stop him. Because when they brought back Woody, oh my God, fucking extra hard with Jet for whatever reason. If one character I can't stand, it's definitely Woody. I cannot stand Woody. I cannot stand him. But so pretty much going back, and I don't know if I ain't mentioned Vicious that much in the first part of this because I don't like Vicious. I hate his control. I do not like Vicious at all. But pretty much the plan is like they're gonna go against us. They got Mao and I can't remember the other guy's name. And it's like Julia wants Mao to kill Vicious so she can escape from Spike. Because in the early episode, that's when Faye, that's when he was finding out Spike is alive. And so now it's like, okay, so I'm gonna set up Vicious so he can get taken out, blah blah blah, whatever. Again, I still love the character of Julia. I think it's good that she got that. I think Julia is another good character in this whole series. But pretty much, what do you like? So now it's like, yeah, y'all go meet with the elders. I kill Vicious, and so Vicious meet up with another guy, and he's like, yeah, so the original plan was that you and me on my ship, and so then you take me in, I'll give you the sword. Then you just kill the elders, and I'll give you your percent. You just telling Mao, because Mao hates Vicious as well. Mao hates Vicious. But pretty much you were saying like you kill Vicious, you get the whole throne once the elders is gone. And that's it. So that's the whole plan with that one. So pretty much, and this is really kind of bothering me about this one. I'm gonna say this part about Vicious, then I'm gonna go back to the whole. Then we'll go back to the natural part. But pretty much, one of the other guys who was killed, who was part of Vicious's team, he sets him up like, hey, and I knew Vicious wasn't gonna die. I thought they all gonna work together, and then Vicious gonna kill Mao and other people together. That's what I thought was going to happen, but that wasn't the case. So what ended up? Okay, thank you, Duck, for being in my background. So anyway, what happened was Vicious stabs Mao, kills the guards, kills the elders. Then come to find out the elder named Caliban was Vicious' dad. Now I don't know if this was in the prequel manga of Cowboy Bebop, but if it is, it's dumb. And that's what I say. Vicious is one of the most. Vicious in the anime was much more like he's there to make an impact and leave. You need Vicious to be in every single episode to make you feel like a threat. Spike knows he's a threat. And then all of a sudden, like it's like I don't like let him be not a one and done character, but like show him leave. That's it. And you don't have any big parts. And that would make Vicious such a terrifying threat. You knew he was a threat because when the Battle of Fallen Angels, when he showed up, you know how big of a threat he was. Then Jupiter Jazz 1 and 2, when he was in those 2 episodes, you know how a threat he was. Then to Real Folk Blues, you know how big of a threat he was because you didn't need him in every single episode to make him feel like a threat. I see why they did it for this particular episode, but for him to be here, I wasn't with it. So pretty much before Vicious killed Mao, he said tell Julia, which I think is one of the most dumbest thing ever. Tell Julia, sorry I failed you. For what? Making her sing? No, for not giving her your head. Then he sliced her head off. Which I think I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. So then you go back to Mad Parole where they don't do the rhyme and stuff, trying to make sure the plan goes together. I did like how because Spike did end up trying to take control by himself, but like so when they get ready to go, Spike, he had like Captain Kangaroo virus where he kind of shut down the entire Bebop, and Spike went after Mad Parole himself. But the fight goes, it was to me. I guess I don't know. I kind of like the outfit that Parole had towards the end of the series. I wish he kind of had it beginning with, but pretty much no. Like I said, the whole fight scene was I was really kind of upset that because in the anime again, because that's what we're comparing it to. In the anime, Faye was there to help Spike out, and it was it's like they did the part where Spike actually stabbed Parole in the leg, and he's like, he did all mommy, all the other stuff. He did all that, but then it's like I'm assuming they couldn't afford to have a giant robot dog stepping on Parole because that's how Parole died. Spike hit this little I guess he hit a little thing on his leg, his little gravity shoes, and then he flies up in the air and he's died in the atmosphere. I don't know. It's I think it's dumb how they handled it, how he died. Because he was something I'm assuming that probably still alive, but we will never know that because again this series got canceled. But that's pretty much then that's it for Mad Pro. That's over with. But then at the end, which is like it's another simple thing. Like Julia, why would you steal into the same house as Vicious when he come in and he said, "Oh hey honey, how you doing? You had a good day? So did I." Like why are you still there? You should have been gone. You're first and foremost like, Mom, why did you even spill the beans what Julia was trying to do? Like, I don't get it. It didn't make sense to me. It did not make sense to me. And it bothered me to this day. And it's like, bro, I don't get it. I don't get it. I probably never will get it. So that's why I'm saying this is kind of like I really love and hate these 2 episodes in particular. And it's like, because what? Dumb decision making. I ain't gonna be here too long with it. I'm just mad. I'm gonna get on with it. Doing the solo, hope to have my boy Sonic with me when I finally do the last 2 episodes of this. But yeah, done with this. This is done. Hashtag me Corey's Kitchen. Come to Random Side. We do have those cookies. And please, I'm gonna say it again. Please, y'all stay random. And we see y'all in the next video. And don't worry, Spider-Man No Way Home is coming. That review's coming soon, guys. Don't y'all worry about that. I just gotta get to do all the other stuff first. Love you, deuces. Y'all see y'all in the next one.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for